Yo, we're live. Checking stream. We're live. We're here. Hardware is fine with 40% GPU, 30% CPU, 34% memory. Cool. I think I sound good. Music's maybe a little loud. Like that. And we're back on the interwebs. Yep, music's way too loud. Hey, Maxime! What up, dude? I can't really tell on my cell phone. Is it too loud or anything? Tell me what I gotta change. It's been a month since I touched my shit. Audio's good. You got a fucking purple thing next to your name. What is that, dude? Ooh, you're my top fan, brother. Hell yeah, brother. What do you do for work, brother? I guess let's begin, bro. Should I time it? Nah, fuck it, dude. We're just streaming. Oh my god, they're all in the same fucking world. False fans incoming. Oh my gosh, what a blunder, huh? Well, I guess I could do that if I'm trying to like prove that Jagex bans accounts. But the automated system is flawed. Though I say that and like a million different arguments pop up in my head now, like define flawed. As if it's optimized for like real player interactions, then somebody playing on 20 accounts is gonna not be good. Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, that's right, the dogs. You got the dogs. Uh, 26, 35, brother. Yeah. 79, 80, 82, 83, 84. How many dogs, bro? Your dog trainer? What type of training? Like for police or something, or what? Oh, fuck. 97. 98. What is this 401? There's nobody on it. My fans are fucking going though. Let's see. Maybe I still have core temp on here. Oh, did that just blitz my computer? Why can't I move you? Oh, no, I don't want the new version. Load is less than 30% on everything. Temperature 187. Is that bad? That's sweet, dude. is 187 temp. Bad 4. Is this the GPU or the CPU? Sorry, I should have. Whatever. I just wanted to turn the camera on while I was working. Or. For the CPU. Uh-oh. Google AI says I'm in trouble. That program's probably shit, dude. There's no way it's 187. I wouldn't be able to put my fucking hand back there. Whatever. Ignore it. My CPU fries. I'll just get on another tower. LOL. Dude, move to Wisconsin, bro. Aren't you down in Texas? Wait, I'm doxing everybody now. My bad. Where do I see my fucking viewers? Whoa! Yes! The boys are coming back. I don't know how to check my fucking stat. There we go. Warning. The stream what? Oh, my bitrate is lower. Shit. Is my stream lagging? Why wouldn't it just automatically turn on fucking monetization? That's annoying. All right, yeah. We're chilling. I'm just like distracting myself. What up? Okay. Oh, she is? Tell her to stop? Oh well. Or concurrent viewers, what up? Who's there? Yo, there's 2 of you chatters in there who are not chatting. Let's chat. This is obviously going to be boring to watch. We got chat. Yeah, my electrolytes. So the brain dump from doing this much of a context switching or whatever you would call this. Is the audio, because on my end, the audio is like, because I have my headphones on, my audio is really quiet. Is it sound, is it like an optimal level for the viewership? Gotta wait like a minute or else I'm gonna time out the logins. I should just stream random shit too. Like, I should just stream like making charcoal in my yard. That'd be based. I should like stream working on my plumbing. I should have streamed rewiring my dryer. That would have been epic content, right? I could stream mowing the grass. That'd be based. Ah, shit. Isn't that what the world wants? Like, just some chores done? I could do my dishes. Vacuum a little bit. Alright, so we have our 20 boys in here. The bot outfit on. Looking good. Everybody dipped. Stream's lame. Is it lagging bad? Let's see. Cell phone. I think the music's too loud. I think that's good. Dude, tell your boss I need to have a meeting with him, Hugh. All right, good luck. Love you. Okay. Whatever. I think this is fine. What do you do for work, Hugh? Now I'll tell you guys what I do. Top fan number 2, Hugh, bro. You were here since the beginning pretty much, right, Hugh? Maxine, you were here pretty early too. I remember when I was streaming on 7 days, you were chilling with me the whole time when my son was making me play zombie game. And like we never got any viewers at all. It's really funny. You're an electrician? Dude. I got my board here. I wish I could turn my camera around, but I taped it to my speaker. And I gotta update my electric because my house is over 100 years old. And the attic and the basement still have a lot of knob and tube. I gotta update that. Is that hard to do like DIY? Do you think? Like do it yourself? And I think the latency is gonna be good now. Because I got fiber internet, so I have like fucking 500 megabits upload speed or whatever. Even though it's saying warning the stream isn't whatever, blah blah blah, but I think it's fine. It's like on my cell phone, the quality was okay, I guess, but let me know if it like drops to shit or something. Because this is just like a technical stream just to stop fucking not doing it because I got like super burnt out. Not necessarily, it's not even, I hate just saying burnout because everybody says burnout. Like it's a lot deeper than that. Like, a lot happened in the last month. Yeah, we got, so like, when we bought this house, it was like a Airbnb, so they only did the wiring that they had to, that like the guests would use. So like we have current up to code electrical on the like the first floor. We just don't use upstairs except for to store stuff, so that we just don't like turn on the knob and tube, so we don't like start a fire or whatever the fuck it is. That was part of the last month too. I've been challenging myself to do the jobs that we've been putting off because we're sitting here with like you know, a lot of money that I can continue to not have a job, a W-2 for a long time. Maybe like I want to say like 4 or 5 more months because I got really lucky with Bitcoin. And this month's paid up, so like I can do whatever the fuck I wanted for this month, like just keep my kids alive and just like take naps all day if I really wanted to. But that's why we haven't been spending money on stuff like an electrician to come through and update the house because it would eat our savings or whatever, and we have no additional income, so we've been just trying to do like as little as possible. But it's been kind of counterintuitive to go about it that way because then nothing's getting done, so then it's like it starts like a negative feedback loop, and you know you continuously feel like a failure all the time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But so then I started pushing myself to actually like do these jobs, like to see if I was able to do them myself, like the laundry. We haven't had a dryer since we moved in 3 years ago, and I'm just gonna rant, so whatever, sorry. So they had a washer dryer downstairs in the basement. The washer, neither of them they were just staged because it was an Airbnb, so they just wanted to put it there for show or whatever, or work on it later or whatever, because it was just an investment property for the previous owners. And then they had the washer in, but the washer had no like water hookup. So I had to like, I don't remember, I think I had to drill holes in my wall and then run piping to it. And then like, I wish I had a picture of it because they didn't have the like correct, whatever, I don't know any terminology or anything for plumbing or electrical, anything like that. I just kind of like Google what do. But anyway, I had to use this. I had to like makeshift a connection from the the laundry machine to the copper piping that I ran. Fine as long as you don't have to disturb it from functioning properly. Like the knob and tube. Sorry, I'll get back to what I was saying. And it's more for myself because like I have the ADHD whatever don't finish whatever conversations, but I try to make a point to finish tangents so that stuff gets wrapped up and I'm not just like spiraling. But yeah, the knob and tube though, we just don't touch it. We just don't turn it on. We just as little as possible. Like the only knob and tube that we actually activate in the house is just like lights whenever we're upstairs to like put something in storage or take it out, and then we just leave it off. But then so yeah, pushing myself to do jobs. So I did that. Like I had to do that when we moved in because we had a washer and we were going to do going to the laundromat, and we have a household of 4, so 4 clothes or 4. It was getting expensive and like extreme time sink, like getting everybody in the car, fucking going over to the laundromat, fucking sitting there and getting looked at by everybody else, and worried about our shit getting stolen. And then yada yada yada. So then I got that working. It worked out good. Nothing exploded. So whoop-de-doo, yippee, whatever. I think my girlfriend said when the electrician came through that it is. I don't know if. I think the breaker box is fine, but I had to get. I think the breaker box is good, but I'm not 100% sure there. But. Right, so I got the washer working. But then I didn't do anything for like 3 years. Like to progress the house back to like to get it up to code or modernize or whatever. And just I don't even know when it was now. 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I rewired the dryer because the dryer had an old 3-prong. I don't know the terms or whatever, but it was an older dryer. So I just bought a new plug that was like it had 4 prongs or whatever instead of 3, and then I changed that out on the dryer, and then I installed the new outlet, and then I ran the wire through. Or wait, was that already? Maybe it was already in the conduit or whatever. I think they had it staged, whatever, ready to wire up. Because like I remember when I popped it open, the greens were spliced together because there's like outlet, and then it ran conduit to a second outlet, and then that outlet was for the washer, and then this one had wires in it, and I like googled the gauge or whatever, and I think it was like an 8 gauge, so I think that was fine for the draw or whatever. But I had to replace the breaker on the breaker box with a 30 amp 2-pole. I think that's what it was called. But I bought it from a fucking vendor, and when it came, it only had, I don't know if it engages, or you can turn it on and off and it cuts power and gives power, but I don't know if the breaker still technically works because it was a used part. 220 volt, yeah, 220 or 240 or something like that. I don't remember. But I ran like 8, but like, yeah, getting the dryer going, dude, like fucking, we were like Amish before. For drying, we'd wash and then hang it all, like in our house in random spots. Like I put a ladder up in the ceiling downstairs so I could hang all my clothes down there. And then my girlfriend would hang it on the shower curtain or the shower rod, and then also and just wherever we could just like hang stuff, and it was just really chaotic, and we always fell behind. But just pushing myself to do those random jobs. They're really cool. But I wanted to look into the like doing the electrical myself. But it's an old house, 100 years old, whatever. Plaster walls and shit like that. I think that's the whole story. Eight is good, dude, for sure. What does that mean? Oh, 8 gauge, right. Yeah. Because it was a thicker wire. I remember that. And then, like, when I put my little... Or I pulled it out and I... Like, the text on the insulation or whatever. I burn the logs 20 at a time, and I tell everybody not to do that because then the fire's going to go out. So we're going to see if that happens to me here. That'll be a huge time sink. Periodically, I'm gonna have to randomly stop and go check my daughter, just so everybody knows. That's right now. She's good. Watching Baby Shark. Thank you, Baby Shark. Any burns? One burn. I clicked somebody's fire that wasn't mine. Damn, dude. See? That's why people should have bought my course. You know what I'm saying? That's worth $99 right there. You know what I'm saying? It's free now. Anybody want to like check that out? Even though like you guys have fucking been around forever, like you know the whole method. Fuck yeah, dude. I think about the laundry machine. So, or the dryer, like we cycled it like 6 times. No burning smell. I kept feeling the breaker to see if it was getting hot or whatever. Yeah, for real, dude. YouTube times ChatGPT is like infinite DIY. I think the dryer's good is what I'm saying. And it actually, like, it cut labor costs down to like fucking nil. That's insane. Like, we take so much. Oh my god, this guy didn't cut a tree. We take so much. I feel like we take so much for granted as like, well, which that's just human nature. Also, too, like when I make statements like that, I don't want anybody to think that I'm making a judgment statement or anything like that. Or what is that called? Like, yeah, judgment, like an ought statement, I think. This is how you do it. I feel we take so much for granted. There we go. If you ever want to make a statement that nobody can like fucking debate you or like shut you down, you just say I feel before you say anything, and then you're untouchable. LOL. But yeah, man, like I really want to try doing the entire electric rework myself. I feel like that'd be really fulfilling. Plus, I discovered that the plumbing is not up to code either. Like, they just kind of, it was an Airbnb, so I don't think they gave a shit, because nobody would, like, be here long enough to, like, notice anything that, or be affected by anything that wasn't to code. Like, there's, like, P-traps and U-traps on the, sinks and stuff, but they don't have a vent. I didn't even know that until I started looking at it, like, doing it. We might have been told by the home inspector, but that was years ago. But there's no proper venting on anything except for the toilet, because I guess it's self-contained or whatever, so then you don't need to vent that the same. You can't say feelings are wrong. You know why? Because they're my feelings. It's epic rage bait too. Like the okay, so I've done that so much times. I'm like a debate me bro for fun or whatever. I really like debates and stuff like that, just like exploring ideas. So usually what happens after you say an I feel statement, then they try to, like you said, so what I was doing there was being pedantic, so I was splitting hairs or whatever by saying like you can't say my feelings are wrong. But I think what you were saying, you're alluding to, is that your feelings are incorrect when it comes to the general consensus. Or whatever measure that anybody's using for the conversation / debate. So then what I'm saying there, when I say you can't tell me my feelings are wrong, they're my feelings or whatever. They're my feelings, not your feelings. How would you know they're wrong? You're shifting away from what they're trying to say, but by being pedantic, which just means what does it mean? I used to love that word. Something to do with, like, I don't know the specific definition or technical term, but it's like, it's essentially splitting hairs. You're splitting hairs. You're worrying about details that don't actually matter, but you do it. You say my feelings. You can't say my feelings are wrong. They're my feelings, because you are trying to move away from them. You are attempting to move away from them and sorry, I'm struggling through this. Like, I'm dumb as fuck. Anyway, so you're struggling. You're trying to move away from them actually analyzing your feelings, like your position, and then showing the absurdity of the absurdity of whatever you said I feel about. I think that makes sense. Maybe I'm just dumb. I should have turned on my my recording bot to transcribe my stream so I could like make a summary of everything. But I opted not to. Yeah, bro. That'll be our next channel. Oh my god, am I stupid as I am stupid as fuck. I just skipped the bread. You guys see that? I went into my mind's eye, so then my brain went on autopilot and just clicked the next door. Epic fail. All my subs unsubscribed now. Did you guys ever expect me to ever get to 1,700 subs? I never did. I thought I was going to be chilling at like 100. No. So maybe I can open that up actually real quick. I've just been just passive flipping on my main. I haven't been. Are you just doing a few accounts, or are you a multi-flipper? Or a mass multi-flipper, sorry. Oh, and I gotta cook it now. Yeah, I haven't looked at my main accounts for over a month. Or my mass accounts. But I'm chilling around 5 bill, I think. 4 or 5 bill. Alright, main account, sorry. This would be a good one for just a random video for the newbies that come to my channel learning how to flip. If you guys are on cell phones, you probably can't see this, so I'll read it out loud. So I'm at the GE here. I'm doing Deaths, Cosmic, Zolar Scales, Cannonballs, Bloods, Natures, Revenant, Ether, and Chaos Runes. And then I just use 07.gg to check the low and then just daily flip that. And then I started at 120 and I'm at 134, 140 mil now. Each flip's been getting like 100 to 700K each. So like, and it's roughly, I would say like 50K per slot per day. So we have 400, so like 800 to a mil a day, I would say is a pretty, low estimate. High volume, some high margin. I don't like high margin, dude. I don't like the. I'm high volume until I die, dude. Like, I can't. I just don't like that risk at all. Like a couple times I got burned on even these high volume trips because I didn't know, or flips because I didn't notice that Zolar scales were following a bot dump trend, and they were just dumping and dumping and dumping, and I think it went down from, I don't even remember how high it was, but it was going down like a during bot dump peak, it would be like, let's say like I don't know what it is right now, like 175, and then it would dip down to 150 for like an hour, and then come back up to 165, and then the next time it would be 145, and then it would come back up to 160, and it was doing that every day for like a month straight. Oh, 07.gg? Well, funny you should ask. 07.gg is a professional tool, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's a flipping utility. You know how, like, did you guys watch my tier list about, like, what runes to flip? Mommy's gone, baby. Mommy's at the doctor. Baby. Joking on ya. You okay? Where's the fly? Fly, shoot fly. It's gone. Good job, baby. All right. Back at it. Oh, blood essence. Okay, yeah. So what I was saying. So I did my tier list on the runes and like whatever about how runes are like OP for just flipping. Like everybody should be flipping runes when you're just getting into it. Like not just the alley runes, but like chaos, death, cosmic, etc. And then I put the Aether runes, whatever the new one is, into like booty tier because like it's new, so like it hasn't found its realized price yet because it's gonna be super volatile until it like is in the game for a while and people, whatever. It's gonna take a while before it settles, or it actually is gonna settle. So then my stupid ass, when I first started investing, like starting up the account to just get that like 120 mil working, I was like, oh, it's at a really nice low. There's a nice margin here. I went to sleep, got up, and I lost like fucking 10 mil in one flip on it. I was just like, dude, I'm so fucking stupid. I don't even like, I say things to try to like give people like as good advice as I can, and then I don't even follow my own instructions. Plan going forward though, I found for like the road to max plat or whatever, is essentially I was trying to juggle too much. So I was trying to make content, I was trying to grow the channel, which obviously, but then I was trying to check my traders every week so that I could have that that progression to show people with a weekly upload, and then just keep having my content plastered on YouTube so that I could grow the channel and progress towards the goal. But like once I got up to the 782 accounts or whatever it is, it became too much to do the checking every week on top of creating content that didn't become repetitive. I mean, I'm a repetitive content creator, obviously, but I was trying to keep some novelty to it. And then also, you know, being a father, boyfriend, adult responsibilities, my job, plus then also trying to create content, or at least getting the other 20 channels up and going, or 19 channels up and going. I was juggling way too much, and it just like all hit me at once. So the new strat is, oh, you guys told me what you do for jobs, and didn't tell you what I'm doing. So the new strat is I'm going to progress towards the 10,000 accounts as step A, like batch the entire thing, get to 10,000 accounts, don't worry about like collecting profits, and then shift focus to putting all of my bank out there, and then getting as many accounts as I can like facilitate with the bank I do have. I think that'll put me in the best position to actually start to compound like crazy. And then I think I'm just gonna stream. I don't think I'm gonna make like video uploads or whatever unless like I can like outsource the labor, like to I don't want to pay money because this is still just a hobby project. That's why I was trying to get monetized so that I could justify the budget to like get an editor to do stuff or whatever, but I'm just gonna fucking stream because this is like the lowest effort. I'm most geared. I feel like my skill set is just Japanese. Nice. I like the flipping community. I hope more people come into it. I've been always trying to encourage, like when new people come in, I don't know, I've brought it up a bunch of times that I want more people to make content, because if we can make this more widely, the best way to increase this, the exposure, the best way to increase this play style, and that's just going to be in our best interest. Yes, there's going to be more competition in the market then, which whatever, who cares? But in the long run, we're going to maybe get Jagex to recognize this as a real play style, which would be the ultimate W for everyone, is to recognize this as a play style, get some better solutions so that like false bans happen a lot less, etc. And I've been feeling a lot of pressure to make content to promote my sponsor, 07.gg or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Which I like the guy. He's really cool. Like, he's like one of the most solid dudes I've ever fucking met or like talked to, you know what I mean? And like, I would rather be friends with the guy than a business partner or whatever. Like, that's, I don't know. Maybe it's better to be friends with your business partners. I don't know. But like, really nice guy, but it was conflicting promoting his product and then still advancing towards the overall goal, which is max plat, drop party, biggest drop party ever, you know, give it all away, crash the servers, do whatever, big event. And then that's when I would pretty much say I'm done with RuneScape. Like, that's my completing the game to me, is doing that. Oh, I'm getting hyper focused now. But yeah, my skill set is just talking. Like I don't know. Like I've like tried to measure myself. Like, what am I good at? Who is Ojama Garrett's? Or I'll just tell you guys, Ethan. That's my name. I just docked myself. Who is Ethan? Like, you know how like there's, you know, you see like NFL players or Olympic athletes, and they are those things because you can, like, that is what they excel at. And then every time I try to examine my skill sets or anything like that, or what I'm into, it's like the only, like, I have this, like, I feel like a curse, or I'm just a, like, average at everything. So I'm just painfully average. But then when I stopped to actually, like, I stopped assigning moral weight to what my traits are, because that's what I found out was happening. Because I hated myself for a really long time. So whatever I am, I just hate it. And talking is my number one trait. Like, that's it. Nothing else is like, I'm like, I wouldn't say, I don't think I'm average athleticism anymore because I've trained for so long and I farm. Like, my parents put me through, they had me, no offense to my parents, but I was a slave from like my first memory, fourth grade to when I was 18, because I pretty much like solo ran a farm, beef cattle farm, 200 acres, 50 head of cattle, about 35 horses, chicken coop, ducks, whatever. We had like 5 fucking dogs, like 20 cats, whatever. So like, me and my brothers ran that shit, but my brothers were a lot more argumentative than me, so they got to get out a lot of the labor, but I was such a little pipsqueak that I could not say no because they needed me. So yeah, athleticism above average, but it's nothing like fantastic. Like, I can't be like I like basketball, but I suck dick at it, and fucking football I suck at. Ran cross country. My coach said, he's like, you'll be better than Ben Stuckey, who was our fucking cross country savant at the time, just because I had one good race or whatever. But I was ineligible so much from school that it didn't matter what sport I was, if I was even good, because I would not. I was being worked so much that I wouldn't. My schoolwork would fall behind. And it wasn't because I couldn't do it. It was just like I lived in a life that like I didn't give a fuck about anything. So I was just like, dude, I don't give a shit. I just never did it. They put me like in school suspensions, threatened to expel me or whatever. And I was like, okay, please. Then I can like look at my ceiling more, play more RuneScape. But yeah, we're just gonna yap. And if I just sit here streaming yap, we're gonna fucking, more people will come in maybe, and then more people will engage with the chat, and then I'll talk more, and then I'll just keep yapping, and then we'll just yap, and then more accounts will get made, and we'll just keep yapping, and then we'll fucking just do that forever. It'll be 10K accounts. I don't know if that's the record. I think I might have seen an article that some other person made 10,000 accounts, but I think they only made 10,000 accounts. I don't think they actually like moved them towards an objective, if I remember correctly. I'd have to Google that again. I should probably close the live panel if I don't like associate or get back into that reinforcement loop where it's like I'm just doing this to get views type shit. Thank God for Baby Shark. Tip number 1 when you do this shit, though, electrolytes. If anybody ever does this, dude, your brain will melt. Caffeine, electrolytes. I remember on one video, I think it was my in defense of multi-scape or something like that, some dude's like, bro, you should go into politics, and I'm like, fuck, I think that'd be good for me, but it'd also be the worst thing ever, because like I watch like political commentators and stuff, and they look like their lives are miserable, bro. But anyways, what have I been doing the last month? The last month, I don't know. It feels like nothing, but a bunch of shit. My son started school finally. I did the dryer. We had a bunch of fucking parties for my family events and stuff. Kind of just fucking reflected on everything that I was doing, realizing all the mistakes I've been making, battling with the doubt, like, is anything even worth? Oh, ooh, that was a big thing. I went into this. Okay, wait. So I'll start the story, and if you guys say this is too boring or whatever, change the subject, let me know, and then I might do it. But anyway, so sat down with my girlfriend one day, and I'm like, what I'm doing isn't working. We gotta figure this shit out. We do a bunch of talking about all my issues and stuff like that, how I want to see life, how I want to change things, what my life to be like. Because of a previous conversation, why I ended up leaving my job to give YouTube the full try, whatever, try to make that my dream or whatever, make that my thing, as a stab at taking control of my life. I realized I didn't really care. It was grass is greener syndrome about the YouTube, because I'm like, this is just as dumb. Like, I'm on a treadmill every day or whatever. Everybody hates me. Not you guys or nothing, but I'm saying like the general, you know, what do I say? Like the overwhelmingly positive in terms of like the types of people that would come into the channel, like through growth. But like just those few people that would just like fucking rake me through the coals, you know, the haters and shit, like the toxic people or whatever. That was that made me not want to do it at all. Then I was trying to sell the course, which added to that, because also the negative implications that people see that it's like that it's got a bad rep because of like all the scammers that got to the space first, which is understandable, whatever. But like obviously I was trying to sell a product that felt like it was worth the time, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I stopped selling the course. I did so I made it free, refunded everybody their money, so that I could just like rid myself of that. I stopped making the content just to see if, like, I don't know, I was just like doing it just because I was doing it or whatever. Realized that I didn't really want to do it the way I was doing it. But then other things started popping up, like I'm still just as unhappy as I was at a fucking factory, 9 to 5 or whatever. Then kept talking, determined that, like, I don't know, I was in this like ADHD denial for a long time, because I didn't want to, I don't know, I just didn't think it was real. I was in that camp for a while. ADD, ADHD, whatever. And there's some nuance to that topic as well. But we came to the conclusion that it's either real or it isn't real, and it doesn't matter because the symptoms are still need to be treated. So I went and saw a doctor or whatever, talked to him about it. They pulled my old record from a psychiatrist I had like 15 years ago or some shit. So we just started treating it. So I got medication for it, and then all of a sudden, like, my entire, like, because I'm in the camp that it's real now, because when I got on medicine, my head was no longer like fucking swirl of randomness. I started realizing, like, everything was like clear and focused, and I realized that, like, I was just doing a bunch of stupid shit for no fucking reason. And then I was like, dude, I don't even know if I want to do this fucking YouTube thing at all. Like, I want to just, like, hang out with my family, be with friends, whatever. And I just want to, like, get by and just raise my kids and just, like, hang out with my girlfriend. What's up? What's the point of that? I don't know. Yet. I don't know. I gotta keep thinking. I realized I was ignoring all my responsibilities, like, you know, as a father, as a husband, or, you know, significant other, whatever you want to call it. So I started cleaning up my life one step at a time. And then we got to a point now where I can stream, and, like, because I thought about, like, what I wanted. Like, what was the original objective of the YouTube thing and stuff like that. And it was just to complete that one goal, which is just max plat, give it all away, whatever. I feel like there's other context I needed to add, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like I chased everybody, all the other viewers that are here off anyway. I think this is gonna be good though. I didn't go on the gate. Fuck. I get a lot of comments from people saying that burping in the mic was gross. I should stop doing it. And that time I forced it on purpose because of people who've said that over and over again, because I think it's funny. But I have a hiatal hernia, so I fucking burp all the time. I think it's called hiatal, whatever the ones in your like chest. Yeah, I think my hardware's good for this. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna close that fucking studio. Monetization is on. Let's make the chat bigger. I don't want to see who's coming in and out. Fucking no point. It's just gonna make me feel bad for no reason. I had a couple pieces of content ideas I thought would be really fucking good though. Like PKing, multi-PKing. I've been like kind of keeping it secret because like there's some of these ideas I have and I'm like, these are too fucking good. Because I like, you know, my ego's like, oh dude, Oda Blocks, editor copied a couple of your thumbnails or whatever. Your ideas are good, people are gonna copy you. Too good, you know. So fucking keep them secret, but also never fucking work on them ever. And one of them was multi-PKing, and like I think it would be a perfect idea for fucking Oda Block. What should I do, Tenchi? Are you gonna tell me to fucking cycle through all the clients, whatever, with your little method? Anyway, like, so this idea of multi-PKing, because like PKing, Oda Block solved PKing, right? You know, that private server, RuneScape private server community, the sweaty, no honor people, whatever, they've solved it. But multi-PKing has not been solved. It hasn't even been explored. It hasn't really been touched. I think there's a couple content creators in our in my Discord that have made a couple videos doing it, like in free to play. But can you imagine like Oda Block PKing on 2 accounts at the same time? That would be novel and insane. It'd be like fucking like in Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Z Super, you know, ascending to the next level beyond like the mortal Saiyans or whatever. And he's got the APM to do it, the actions per minute. He's got the fucking like knowledge. It would just like, and it would also be extremely, I feel challenging to him to fucking do that, dude. It'd be insane. And it'd be the best fucking, like hands down the best fucking content ever. It would make PKing fucking insane. And it would like elevate him as his status is like a god tier fucking PKer. Take my video box and make it a tiny bit smaller. So you, okay, so let me do that. I can do that, right? I'm too big? You don't like me, man? Ah, okay. Take your video box and make it a tiny bit smaller. Make it fit in the bottom right. Add a radar. And add a radar and a UI. What is a radar? This is a bare bones stream, bro. I don't know any of this shit. Yogurt? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got yogurt all over your dress. You gonna sit on the chair? Oh. What am I doing? He didn't shoot a rat. That's annoying. Whatever, it don't matter. I'm just glad I got on the stream today. I've been putting it off. I was gonna do it like a week ago, but then I just kept saying no to myself. Most of these guys didn't shoot the rat. Mommy shark. Maybe. Oh. Go push it over. Go on, baby. Hi. Mommy. Oh, you're already done. You're done. You're done. They're singing the song, baby. It's my phone repair kit. Yeah. Phone repair kit. It's a box. Yep. What's inside? Phone repair kit. You're fine. You're okay, baby. You don't hit buttons. Stream still going okay, good. Hey, stop pushing on it. If you want out, you gotta go that way. What? Yeah, go play with the toys. Thanks for stopping by. What? I wonder how many of these accounts are gonna get banned. Almost made it to an hour. Here we go. Whoops. Have you been mostly surviving now, Tenchi? Right, Tenchi? Yeah, that's your name. Yeah, from the YouTube videos, I think it is suspicious too that the accounts are not getting banned. I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but what I've noticed is that there's like a, I don't know. There's like, everybody's been saying that the bots are really getting out of control and they're really popping up now. And then like, there's like this period where it's like botter heaven. And then they do a big fucking ban wave. And that's when I got hit in the last one. Or that's when I got my first chain ban. Which was overturned, everyone. All right? That random person that ain't here. But the people that always fucking say, like, well-deserved ban, bitch. How come it got overturned then, huh? Huh? Yeah. Prove my legitimacy. That chain ban was like the worst and the best thing that ever fucking happened to me for the channel. I think that's when I went from like fucking few hundred subs to like my first 1,000. Yeah, ChemQ or whatever he hypothesized or whatever from his data set, it's like roughly like, I don't remember the numbers, but it was at least 25 to like 35 or 40 or something like that. Which tracks, because like with the Twitch U-bot drama that's going on right now, same fucking ratio. That was a huge controversy on Twitch, though. Like, wasn't there a bunch of big I don't remember. I don't know any like real Twitch creators besides like Asmongold, Hassan Piker, Destiny, or he's not Twitch anymore. But the bigger people have been involved in a lot of the big internet dramas. But I heard a lot of like bigger streamers haven't streamed again because they don't want to show their real view counts or something like that. Scary. Scary monsters. What are you gonna do? Thanks, baby. Zombies? Bruh, like... I think he and I are similar age. He used to play RuneScape. He played a lot of Brood War, and I played a lot of Brood War. And he's got ADHD. It's just, I just saw a lot, I don't know, a lot of similarities between me and him, like being yappers and shit too. It's just fun, yeah, but he, whatever. I'm not gonna talk shit about anybody. He's got his things going on. I don't know what the fuck he went through, whatever. But it's just crazy how similar. I don't know. Maybe that's like fucking. Is that parasocial bullshit thing? I don't know. I just saw a lot of similarities between him and I. It may have steered me into giving this shit a shot. Yeah, man. Politics are just. It's fun. I think it's fun to talk about personally. Just whatever when nothing's at stake. But everybody's so whatever in their camps, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, he is really entertaining. He is an entertaining guy. He's charismatic, whatever. You know, he's got to go on. He has a ton of positive traits about him. For sure. I will say though, like when I say I played Brood War, he played competitively. I did not. I sucked. But now I practice Brood War to become competitive. But yeah. And I know he was like a semi-pro in StarCraft 2. Something like that. So good though. Like, I mean, I'm a little slow on the island, the island run here, but whatever. You know what I mean? My first 20 stack back since like Iraq, the Iraq War. Wonder if Lucian Stolas is still around. He was one of my first viewers too. He was a cool guy. Last time I streamed, I remember he fucking donated a bunch of subs because I said something about how like the corporate environment is dumb as hell. And I went on a big long tangent about how I hate like corporate culture and shit. And I think he was like in a corporate environment while I was ranting about it. It must have hit the right nerve. I wonder what everything's gonna look like in like 5 years, bro. Okay, we're done. Tutorial Island segment is done. Roughly. I mean, I gotta finish the last chat. Oh, he did not shoot the chicken. He did not shoot the chicken. He was outside. Three. It's mainland. 3. Pyong, 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 pyong. I'm busy. You're back, everybody. I don't know who's there, but she's forcing me out of my chair. All right, I think I made it back until she notices that I didn't follow her. I'm gonna log in the quest guy. We're in world switch here. Oh, and I gotta drop everything first. The shift drop. Shift to drop is not on. That's annoying. Okay. Escape. Wait. Toolbar. So I skipped the settings segment on these guys. That sucks. Oops. Shift. Or can I do drop? DRO? No. SH. Then you go back and hit I. Blam. Oops. Escape on everybody now. All right, drop time. I wonder if I should batch everybody off Tutorial Island first. And then even further batch like that, maybe. Instead of, like, getting them all to the caves. Wonder a lot of things, because if I did my splashless segment too, I'd only have to box, and if I only had a box, I mean, I've done that, what I just said, for a bunch of accounts, so that's how I got from 400 to 700 so quickly, because I had so many that were waiting to splash and box, like 200 of them, like 10 sets of accounts. So then that was just like a all I had to do was set that up before I went to work. Then I'd remote connect with my phone, and then just like make sure to click periodically, like every 20 or 30 minutes while I was at the job. And then it was just a couple days to get accounts going. A lot less labor intensive than fucking doing the quest run where I quest up to, I think it's 98. Or it might be 100, I don't remember. I think you get the extra levels when you get your magic up on the lesser demon, because when I go to Imp Catcher, I will take the 20 accounts and then shoot the lesser demon to Earth Strike so that I can get the Vampire Slayer fight done faster. And it gives me those extra magic levels too. Or magic level, maybe 1, 2, I don't remember. But then it just is as simple as just like punching a rat and then fucking waiting 6 hours. Or checking like every 2 to make sure it didn't get griefed. But it's a lot more labor intensive. But I don't know, there's a lot of variables to balance or whatever. It is also cheaper GP upfront cost. Like if I were to start the farm over from 0 GP, I would just do that, obviously. I mean, like I did attempt the Fresh Start Reborn, whatever, where I was gonna do like just brand new sets of accounts and see how long it took me to get to 100 mil with no with just brand new accounts. Like I started one. By the first day, I had like 4 accounts making pies, but then one of them got banned. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Plus, then I was also dealing with that. I took the bait from that one dude who was like fucking just like one of my full-time haters on the channel or whatever. So then that like emotionally knocked me down quite a bit from the content creator tier list. But yeah, for that one, I was gonna have all 20 of them do the full quest run without splashing, so that I could just get them up and running. And my other account is here in Lombridge, and then I just gotta hop everybody to what world is he on? 326. And Fresh Start Reborn still might be a little fun mini-series if I had the time or whatever, it didn't conflict. Because now the new priority is hitting the 10K accounts, and just everything else is extra. No promo videos, no tutorials, nothing like that. Just stream to play defense for the ban system. So I have like evidence that all of them are played legitimately or whatever. And then it's 10,000 accounts. But that little series would be kind of fun. And it would just like be another proof of like the efficacy of it. I think that's the right word. Not efficiency, efficacy. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Efficacy. The ability to produce a desired or intended result. I think that works. That's working. That worked. And I sound cool as heck when I say that, dude. For real, dog. Big brain in the chat. LOL. Just memeing. What was I saying? My brain is sufficiently cooked from that little run, plus the monologues. But it'd be a little fun piece of content. Plus, it would also like sort of align with the overall goal, because the accounts would be up and running. They'd be making GP just like the rest of the system, and it would kind of show the. It'd be a zoomed in way for people to see it happening without me having to. I don't know. I think it would just be an okay piece of content, I guess. So Tenchi, I asked everybody else. I don't know if they're even still here. Hugh and Maxine, what do you do for work? Oh, I forgot to tell everybody what I do now. I will after Tenchi tells me. Based? Oh, you're a welder? Sick. I need to learn to weld. Please come to my house, teach me how to do that. Because I have a lot of projects that are hinge on that. Like I want to build a charcoal retort, but I don't know how to weld, so I will not be able to do it the way I want to. Mine's like really primitive tech right now. My retort system. It's retorted. You know what I'm saying? Wait, so 9 of them need to go 326 because I can't have 10 on the world. And I can only hot 5 at a time. All right, yeah, okay, so he told me what he did. Now I'm going to reveal to you guys what I am now. Ready? Big reveal. Ready? Big reveal. Hold on. Let the suspense build. I don't know what it's called. I do, my buddy started a business and he is contracting me to do like software development. What would you call that? Like IT or software dev, coder, whatever you fucking want. I don't know. Right now I'm working on a big data migration. I'm really cool. But it also makes my brain melt. Like this. Yeah. But it's cool. Okay, I think enough time has passed. I can hop these boys. Okay, pretty cool. Slide you over, and we'll get trading, dog. And before people start calling me a botter. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Hopefully I got enough supplies. I was bulk buying runes and shit, but I don't know if I got enough for the other stuff. Yeah, I think so. Okay. You go to trade, start from the top. Bing. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. I think I have these on X. No, 10 salmon. 1 die, 1 2 3. X. I fucking keep forgetting this. 7,500, I think. 7,500, and then 15k, and then 1k gold, and then a splash set. I think that's right. Thank you, Tenchi. So, Cook's Assistant, Vampire Slayer, Imp Catcher, Food to Tank, Goblin Diplomacy, Splash, Kit. Okay, and then 1k for the Chronicle, and yeah, I think that's correct. Now we begin the trade segment. Three. I see you and Majin. Is that his name? You guys are in the voice chat a lot. What have you guys been doing? Multi-scaping. That's cool. What up, Yu-Gi-Oh! Chill? Go subscribe to his channel, his dead channel. It's one of my OGs. One of my boys. My IRL friend. You guys are just fucking picking up where I left off, huh? Just optimizing on top of my system. Hail to the air, brother. I think I forgot gold in the last guy. Fuck. Yo, director, you coming camping on the 13th? Jordan was asking me. MIA, huh? He's probably had me on mute. Just showing up to salute. The nerves of some people, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have to make the itinerary for the activities we'll be doing. Or even truly decide if I'm still going to have that. Because I don't even drink anymore, dog. It'll be a year in October. And find time to fill out my application to the ATF for a I forgot what the license was called, but to distill your own ethanol for personal use. And then I'll actually be able to recover all the wine I made. I made 55 gallons of wine so I can drink on the cheap, but then I stopped drinking. And it's just been sitting in crates in my basement. I've been like fucking kicking myself for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 6. Oh, these guys could be hopping worlds. 35, right? Uh, 6, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't, if you do dorks though, doesn't it require another bank trip? Correct? I think so. Because my route is just one trip. Oh, still one trip? Oh, okay. Okay. How many fire making levels do you gotta get then? Oops. Holy shit. Bunch of people running through. I guess that's good now because you do like fucking bonfires now, right? Isn't that fire making or whatever? They just like brought that from RS3 or whatever. Then this guy logs out. Make room for this guy. 326. These guys still got a hop. Oh, okay. Quickly check everybody. You look okay. You look okay. You look okay. You look good. 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 Next up, brother. Oh yeah, hop in. Oh, for more run energy? I see. I never took that into consideration. I wonder whether it translates to actual time save, though. Gotta check my task message. Everything looks okay. Well, like, so with these systems, I could do some more. We just need like benchmark testing. Like I have notes. I compiled a big notepad of a bunch of different runs I've done, and then like tried to beat that time. And then the lowest I got, I think, was like 7 minutes and 30 seconds per account. 2 splash, but I count that as like pretty much 0 time because splashing is effectively what, like 5-10 seconds over the period of actual labor investment. As in like labor input, not total time taking, obviously. Yo, Vinny, nice dog. When did you start? Didn't you comment on my video recently? Let me check. Was it you who was looking for... Somebody asked me a question on how to get 20 on the screen or whatever. Yeah, it was Vinny. Did you get that resolved? Did you get a better monitor, or did you figure that out? With like resolution settings? How much bank you got now, Vinny? Shit, did he trade? What's this guy's name? Whatever that is. Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, man. There's a couple other workarounds. I think I made a few videos on them, but my channel is very unorganized. Loosely organized. I mean, Tenchi's got an overlap set up, but I'm not sure on the ban rate on that system though, because I haven't tested it personally. But we're waiting on it's just pretty much his little thing, and it works with one client overlay. And you just hop between menus per client, whatever. Cycle through them with hotkeys, Windows keys or something like that. I don't remember. If it's got a low ban rate, then fucking do that, I guess. But a couple of the workarounds from the videos, I'll just kind of touch on them. It's just essentially you go into Rune-like configure. You'll search on your search bar or whatever, and then you can change the resolution scaling or the client scaling to be half the size or whatever. I don't need to do that, so I haven't really messed with it too much, but you can do that to manipulate the client size so that you can fit more screens on lower resolutions, but you just sacrifice readability because the text, everything compresses in the screen. I would not recommend AHKing or coding like that type of stuff, because like we're in gray area with this entire system. Like what I do is 100% TOS official, like it doesn't break anything in TOS, but as soon as you start using AHKs and shit like that, they specifically said AHKs are bannable. So like you bring heat to your IP address, and then if you have more bands on your IP address, then I think it just doesn't help you stay, or increase your band rate. I don't know who I was talking to, but somebody, when I got my chain ban, which was overturned, by the way, just so everybody knows, because I'm not breaking TOS. Somebody reached out to me, and he used to talk to that one mod who stopped working for the company now. I forgot his name. And asked him a bunch of questions about what was okay and what's not okay. And there were some exceptions to what AHKs were okay. Like something about like I don't want to say anything and then be wrong and then be responsible for other people saying like I said it, but there were certain things that were okay and things that weren't okay. But I don't know. Before I'd say anything like that, I would need to personally talk to GIX staff myself, but I don't see myself ever, unless I was like a lot bigger of a YouTube channel. Whoops, at 20. Oh, fuck. My bad, bro. Fucking ads. Maybe I should turn that shit off. But I gotta feed my kids. My kids need food. Fuck, what did I say in the last minute? I don't even remember. Mostly that I need... Okay, so the paraphrase is that there is certain exceptions of the what is okay to AHK or whatever to automate. We'll just say that. To automate. I just don't know what that is. I heard on the grapevine from players what may or may not be. I don't do any of that. So I'm hesitant to say anything because I don't... Until I talk to JagX themselves and get some like stuff like clear lines drawn, I would just not mess with any of it or whatever. Do anything. I'm not your dad, so do anything at your own risk. But what size monitor? This is a 4K. I don't remember what size. This big. It's a 4K monitor, that's all I know. My brother gave it to me a long time ago when he upgraded. Oops. I missed one. I'll just click and drag it, bro. I mean, it's annoying, but whatever. I mean, if you have Windows 10, there's this right click here. I think that shows up. Windows 10 has like a show Windows side by side. It's not perfect. I don't want to mess this up because it takes me a minute or two to fucking line all these accounts up. But it stacks them sort of okay enough that like I think it's annoying for doing a run, like 20 account run, like when you're building them. But it's good enough for when you're just doing a login cycle for trading. Only shows 12. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really use it. That's a next scene question, but I don't know if he's here right now. And yeah, that's annoying, but still 12. Once you get past like 10, I think it is, you start seeing a lot of significant diminishing returns in terms of additional efficiency per account worked, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like 1 account to 2 accounts is almost like a 80% efficiency increase. And then the 3rd account is like 79% or whatever. And then it goes up all the way up to 10 with relatively the same efficiency boost to the trading, because you can like cycle through accounts really fast. But like beyond 10, there's a significant drop. Like it's not nothing, but it's not as much as like 10 accounts. So with 10 accounts, you're still kicking ass in terms of efficiency with cycling through accounts. And since you only have 250 accounts, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just do your best with what you got and just not really worry about it. All right, so those guys are done. So you're good to go. I think you're good to log out on this guy. Daddy Shark. Three. I think everybody's good. Okay, so we're good to begin. It is easy but boring. Yeah, it's dirt. It's not traditionally fun. I derive a lot of joy from this, but I'm not like most people, I guess. I don't know. Most people like, I don't know. I don't think the fun factor is really relevant to the whole conversation is this worth doing or not. I think everybody should be doing this on some level, whether it be 2 accounts, 10 accounts, 20, 250, whatever you're capable of doing. Yeah. It's just it's so much, it's free money. It's free money. And 20 might be the number, Tenchi. I don't know. I'm just saying that like don't worry about it too much, I guess, if you can't get 20. That's all I'm saying. I think if you change the room like configure to make them slightly smaller, maybe like 90% or 85% or whatever, and then you do the windows side by side, they might stack more on the screen. I would try that, I guess. Bus drivers set to walk. Road to max Plat. Yeah, brother. I know it'd be cheating, but like I've been on the fence, like us forming a coalition with that combined objective, because I don't really give a shit if I get the money or not, or I'm not doing it for like, I just think it'd be like the coolest event. I would just think it'd be the coolest thing ever. Just this being a part of the biggest drop party ever to happen on RuneScape would be so fucking cool. That's how I see it. So like me soloing it is going to be like one thing, but whatever, you know. But like just like our entire community just fucking, it would obviously be so much faster. Like if all of us like piloted like 1,000 accounts or whatever. I'm going for 10K, but you know what I'm saying. But then like a few people said that would be cheating. It's not actually the road to max platinum, but like it's like at the end of the day, like I said, I don't give a fuck. Like, whoa, whoop-de-doo. I mean, like the drop party still happened and everybody got fucking paid, right? Who cares? Who knows what's going to happen to the price of GP by the time I actually get to that, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, the way the bots inflate the fuck out of this economy and shit. Because I think at the time I crunched the math when I made that intro. I think it was like at least 30 grand. Or no, it was hundreds. Wasn't it hundreds of grand? 192 grand or some shit like that? I don't fucking remember. Baby check, be right back. Alright, she good. Hour 50, man. I made a goal to get 2 hours. I guess I'm gonna get there. And for those recommendations for the Scream Tenchi, if you could like send me a DM or something like that to kind of explain what you're saying, because I have no idea what that stuff is. Oops. Girlfriend. Oh, forgot to switch to all. Oops. What the fuck? What did I do wrong? What do do I do all but the fish? Oh, fish last. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Because I don't need the 10. I'm too lazy to change the left click button on my trade. Okay, I remember. Fish last, baby. Ah, shit. Oh, put me in a window. I see what you're saying. Okay, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's funny. Whatever, that's good enough, right? What were you saying? Like, something about a UI? $150 total? I think you only need 100, brother. And essentially what we're going to do is Cook's Assistant, Vampire Slayer, Imp Catcher, Goblin Diplomacy, and then we're going to splash up to 100. Nah, it's only 100, brother. It just saved you a bunch of time. Ugh. It's probably because it's my first like set of 20 since for a long time though, but like I'm still not used to this. My head's cooked. I remember I tried to do a trade cycle on stream, but I got too far in the combos with the people or the whatever. And I fucking only checked like 60 accounts in like 2 hours. Yeah. Oh. Misclick. Where do you guys see the world being in 5 years? What do you think is going to happen? I don't think they'll worry about free to play that much. I think they just ban the fuck out of them. I think the best bot farms right now are like Prime, Twitch Prime abusers. And then getting Twitch Prime would remove trade restricts anyway. So like, suicide botting is just pretty much like nil, I believe, in terms of like total bot or bot GP that enters the game. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. I think that means I gotta drink some eggs or something. Suicide botting is where they make free-to-play bots with the intention of just making as much GP on them as possible before they get banned within the first 24 hours. I don't see a lot of those anymore. I think they still pop up around like Christmas or the events to farm those seasonal items. But I don't know. I guess, yeah. I think that's all of them. Doing this in the chat, though, makes this a lot more, a lot better, though. Like, when you make these accounts, it's, like, really lonely. So let's just dye the armors right now. I don't have the staff, so I can't equip. I used to just get the earth staff, and then I would just re-equip the spell too, so I could just like not have to worry about it later. But we'll do that when we go to Diango. If I'm getting a little lightheaded, I think I do need to put some calories in my stomach. Anything else I can do? Oh yeah, I can equip. No. Wait. That'll make the drainer fight take longer, so we'll just go. I think I shift click to go down. Yep. After I get down the stairs, I think I'm gonna pause real quick to go get my little snack. I gotta pee, so I'll be right back. All right. So before we go on, I want to show you guys how cool I am. Ready? See the eggs? Just chug them. I gotta throw this cup away. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. This is still one click. So we gotta find the cook. I don't know what the fuck it is. It is. What am I to do? All right. Yep, lightheadedness is gone, so that worked out perfectly. It was just a lack of calories. Who's all still here? Give me an F in the chat. F in the chat. Two hours. We hit it. We did it. 2 hours, 7 minutes. My goal. We're finally back on the YouTube.com. Ah. All right. Yeah, Vinny, yeah. Vinny, what do you do for work? Take the bus drivers, put them here. And I don't know. You said you made 250 accounts, but if you don't have a solid system, if you go to one of my videos and I got my Gumroad linked, whatever, to my course, I did make it free recently. So like that would be that's like exactly how I do everything, broken down into video form or whatever. And that'll be a good place for you to just fucking do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bus drivers are set. Everybody's following. Quick check. Okay. Everybody's following. Cool. Warehouse logistics. All right. Nice. What am I clicking? Oh. What? You did it. Oh, got messages. Oh, what a nice guy. He opened the door for me here. What? Just one of them items, yeah. You can snipe them. Sure, if you get huge stacks, so you could probably do like secondary sales to people who do this. Yeah, you could probably do that. I just, in my experience doing Romeo and Juliet and Goblin Diplo, you just, I don't know, I feel like that's like most botted. It just could be my paranoia, but I just kind of do this because it's been my highest. If you do the quest and you don't get banned, then just do that. But if you start seeing some bans, then it's probably the quest. You have the settings, like did you lower FPS, low detail, all that different, those little client optimizations that reduces the RAM on your computer. Let them follow each other. I don't know. That'd be kind of shitty if that's what it was. Like the follow is getting us banned from account busing. Yeah, just fucking just send it, dude. Whatever. You get banned or you don't get banned, whatever. Yeah, they're like, you're right. I stopped worrying a long time ago. Try to get banned and then get through. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it feels random to me. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. The bans, I just think they're random because like I'm still getting comments on my videos when I got banned from people still like days. I don't know. I get like one or two maybe every other day or something like that. And people are complaining about still getting banned on their mains and shit when they've never done it. And obviously people are going to lie too, but you know, not everybody's lying. So I was trying to focus on this because I got to pay attention to if the Dark Wizard starts aggroing on one of my guys, I got to run away. Ah, Vivian, stop. Vivian. Babies. All right, so I think these guys are safe. For now, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've never. Oh, sorry. So I have appealed once, or I mean, I appealed on a few. Tried to like pouring my heart out, but then I got the same automated response. But one time I bought $1 memberships on accounts, and then they mysteriously got unbanned within an hour. Probably because I said in my appeal message that it's like, bro, I was ready to spend a lot more money, but I guess not if you guys are just gonna ban my account. Gotta remember to start Vampire Slayer. I forget to do that a lot. No Dark Wizard attacks. I give them names. I use a pattern. So like this guy's like Finna 69, 69, 69, 420. Finna 69, 69, 69. Finna 69, 69, 69, 69. Finna 420. Yo, sup, dude? Frigg Droden, Queen Droden, Prince Droden. Why you? I don't know. I'll just pick I'll pick a pattern. Is a short story. I never really thought about doing the bank. Wait. Go pull my mic out. How many times I gotta do this? So we got 10,000. Take away 782 divided by 20. So 461, we'll say 461 account set. Probably more, so we'll just round up to 500 for just adjusting for ban rate. 500 times 2.5 hours, so we'll do 3 hours, so 1,500 hours for this grind. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Or if I start bankrolling, like, if my contracting picks up and I get higher paying contracts, then I can think about, if I get into a surplus of income again, think about just like spending on $1 memberships. And that would drastically cut down on labor cost. Okay, so these guys are ready to go. Well, first I gotta make sure everybody's got the quest helper up, because I have not finished chats before, and then 2 or 3 accounts do not have Vampire Slayer started, and that's been really annoying. I already fall. Brain is probably like 60% mush right now. All right, dorks. Not dorks. Goblin diplomacy. I was like, where am I going? Muscle memory just taking over. Highwayman, gotta zoom past him so I don't aggro him too long so my boys auto retaliate. Nah, I use the quest helper as a indicator that I started the quest. Vampire Slayer, it's like my Vampire Slayer confirmation. Doing this makes me want to stream other games now too. This is old school RuneScape, so I don't think I'd really align with the whole channel. I just start randomly playing Fortnite or fucking Smite or StarCraft or Age of Empires. Whoops. No. So now this guy needs to... Can he log? Yeah. Reset the combat. Okay, so we're here. I gotta remember not to click the combat NPC. Oh, man. Yeah. Three, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that might be a good play. Three again. Everybody's out. Like this guy right here, he didn't fucking start vampires. Wait, he did? Oh no, I logged him out, logged him back in. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I have the plus help around, because of if I had forgotten to do Vampire Slayer, then Goblin Diplo becomes the active quest, and I know at least it's easier to catch it here than it is after you go to the fucking Blue Moon Inn and talk to the guy and all that other dumb shit. One. Okay. Boom. That one depot's done. Hit the chronicle. Okay, come up to the north. Okay, run off. Let's march, boys. Oh. Okay, I think everybody's got their steak, 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 steak. steak. Yep. So good. Hopefully no trees pull my guys off. These guys can hop now. Okay, we can do the door trick. Home stretch. This guy get banned? Let's see. Oh, okay. Just lagged out. Okay, okay. Thought I might have just lost 2 accounts. That'd been really funny live. Alright, so we're on the last guy here. Some of these guys did not make it. Oh, Eli's home. Sure. Yeah. Buddy, how's school? Oh wow. That's cool. Oh my god, he's running south. Didn't trade this guy armor. Whatever, I'll leave him here. All right. I'm gonna skip over all these guys. All right. Check to see which ones need to get. He's got it now. He's got it now. He's got it. One more shot on him. And there we go. 3 hours. What does that translate to? So 180 divided by 20. 9 minutes per account. Pretty good. A little slow, but it's pretty damn good. And that's a good spot to sign off. So catch everybody later. I don't know who's even still here. Cool. We did it. -1, but yee.